Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you guys are in the online space. So, we are back again, and today we will be talking about leading by example. But for those of you who are new, my name is Rosaline. I am a digital business owner and a mentor. But before I dive into this digital world, I came from burned out, no computer knowledge, no business background to become a successful digital business owner. So, but before we dive into this topic, I would like to give a chance to my business partner to introduce a little bit about herself. Then we will go through our daily topic. Hi, Sis Teresa. Good
Hi,
afternoon.
Susan. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Teresa. I'm digital business owner and a mentor. And yes, like what Sis Roslyn said, uh, I'm working full time and working long hours, and then but like I don't have no experience on business. No, no, I'm not really tech savvy, but I'm really proud and to be a digital business owner. And yes, we're here again in our 90-day challenge, and we're gonna share about leading by example.
Yes. So leading by example. So leadership, I would say, I would say, for example, like leadership isn't just about giving directions. It's about showing up, taking actions, and inspiring others through what we do. Like for example, what does leading example by mean? What does leading example by mean? It's like, for example, it means practicing what you preach. It's about being consistent with your words when you say and actions, whether it's your career, family, or relationship. People are more likely to trust and follow someone who lives out the value of what they talk. Like, for example, like if you say something, you'll do it. Otherwise, people are observing you. um if like you're a type of person that you're a lot of talk without the actions, or you're a type of person that with talk and actions. People are observing you to who you are. Like, for example, in the online space, we are doing our business. So our goal here is to be consistent, to build trust our audience and our future business partner. But if our as a leading by example, if we are not consistent of our business or in our business, you wouldn't click and want to be doing business with us, like, because we are not consistent and you cannot rely on us to like have business with. So next is, I would say, why it matters, why leading example it matters. There is three steps that Sister Teresa is going to share with us.
So, leading by examples, why it matters. Build trust, inspire actions, and create ripple effects. So, build trust. When you lead by example, you earn the trust of others because they see you living with integrity. Inspires action. Your action motivates others to rise to their potential and step out of their comfort zone. So, those building trust. So that's how you get when you like takes when you do what you get what you're not just the only you're not just telling your team to do what you want to do, but you do it to yourself too at the same time. So any challenges you created for them, you're not just them to you don't let them do alone, but you have to go with them those challenges. So that's the way, that's the how you're gonna build trust for your team. And inspires actions. So like I said, your action motivates others to rise to their potential and step out of their comfort zone. So for me, like for example, for me, I see Sis Roslyn for how many times back then, and I keep watching her go live, and every time you see people doing their go lives, as a team or as your members of that, you can see like you have to push yourself that my leaders, she's doing this, so I should follow her steps, and creates ripples effects. Your influence doesn't stop with one person; it spreads to everyone they connect with. So not just like on your team, but outside in a community. If you're doing something that really people can see that the result that they achieve and what the group or a teamwork's doing, people notice it. Not just your group, but outside. Then in terms of your not just in a business, in family, in your personal growth, when people see that, example me, I was like I know they don't see me in the social media for how many, for like back then I was not really active in social media, and all of a sudden I'm here. But I can't believe Teresa's there doing this before. She don't want to go live. So just small action, just changes, it really really creates that changes. Or if you lead by example that you want to do something to improve your team or yourself or in your business also. So that's the importance of leading by examples that matters.
Yes, so that is really, thank you, Sister Risa. That is really powerful. So build trust, inspired actions, and create ripple effect. So this is three steps, or yes, that is very important in this subject of leading by example, because it's like, for example, me personally, I am the type of person that if I say something, I will do it first before the others will try, you know? So like, because for me it's just like you're going to uh combat, you know? You will you are not for me, I wouldn't want to be a leader that will send my team there first without even having that experience. So there is different time of leader. There is a people that would just tell them what to do, but that is the bosses. That if you are a boss, that's how pretty much the boss would treat their team or their yes, employee. But like tell them what to do. But here in our business, we are not bosses. We don't have boss of we are boss of our own. But what we do, we have team leader. That team is for me, like I would like my team leader, like she's my coach and mentor. She's very successful. So not just that, we have so many team leaders in our communities, is that we can follow their footsteps, stalk them and follow their footsteps of how they become so successful. As what I learned in like in this business, that kind of team you want is you lead them by example, because you lead them. That is very important to be a role model, because once your team see you're very consistent in the business, you're doing this, you're doing that, and all the things that you did, you don't have to, as what they said, you don't have to motivate them. You know why? Because
No.
they will follow you. So that's what we want as a team leader. We want them to follow us. We don't have to motivate them. We want them to follow us by their decision.
Just like that's like in our Zoom meeting last Saturday. She
Yes,
did she did everything on his team, giving these things, this we motivate them.
she did
But at the
everything.
end, yes, but at the end, what she did is she did by her example, you know,
Yeah, she did. She pampered them. She do everything,
babysit, babysit
babysit.
them.
But at the end, that's what she said. That at the end, the best way to to be in a team leader is to be by lead by example, to be a role model, to do it first, be consistent, doing this, like push the business or learn more about the business. Because it's like for me, sis, yung di ba sabi ko sa'yo that there is really one business owners in our community that the moment she talks is like it makes me so like I want to be like her, because she is a walking dictionary. She
Like
knows the
she inside and outside the
and
business.
for me, like I said, wow, I like that type of be a walking dictionary, because wherever you go, no matter what kind of questions they'll ask you about the business, you bang right away answer them the what they really wanna hear, without second thought or second thing, like without like that, like uh pause automatically. So because like for me, if like for example I didn't do the business and then I ask someone, I want to get a good response, because by
Mhm.
doing that, that's where you see or you observe them, that they know what they're talking about, that they know what they're doing. Then I would stalk them on social media, if how consistent they are, how active they are, how successful is this woman that she is talking about. But of course, we all are successful in our way. Success, it doesn't mean financially you are posting anything there. Success means how you run your business, how much you like you can share, like your knowledge, like lahat, success means a lot in different, we have different meaning of success in our lives. So that's how I would as a, like for example, audience, if I'm not in the business, like like I would ask and I would stalk them because I want to be like them, if I run into this business, I want to be successful as they are.
Yes, you're not gonna copy them. It's just like a motivation or
Yeah, you do
like
it your own way, but you don't
mm,
copy them, but that's how you get inspired.
yes, give you an idea what to improve on yourself or on your business or like
Yes.
in different strategies. Because sometimes, like I said, if you find someone else that's really maybe it will work for you or on this business, then try. It's not just you just want to stay where you are, even though you're not getting a result. So looking for someone that's really successful, it really helps to improve our business
Yes. And here in our business, since really our topic is leading by example, is the best topic really that we could share here. Um, the for me, the best leader that I look at is those, like what we're doing. Like we're staying consistent in our business. We're doing go live. We're doing posting. We're doing our training, our zooms, like showing up for our goals and or facing challenges, like with faith. Leading example has helped really us inspired and others, to take the leap of faith of them in themselves, kasi dati kasi sis is we are not this kind of person. If we look back, we are different person now. It's a big impact in our lives, like of this business really how help us and get out of our comfort zone, because
operation. Yes,
we were comfortable, we were all right, we were working, but then it's not what really we want. But the moment we get out of that comfort zone, follow that steps, and like that's how we grow. Next is how to lead by example. Sister Isa will give us 4 steps of how to lead by example. I think we already discussed a couple, but there is more.
okay. So there's ways that how to get do to lead by example is like be authentic, show up as your true self, close and all people connect with authenticity. So in our Zoom meeting, is they always told us that be authentic. Always that's how we do our business. Don't copy other people's success and don't copy the people that who you like. You don't like you're someone else's. You have to present yourself as who you are. You know, don't don't ashamed that if you like this kind of personality, you show this into your business. Not just pretending that this kind because the more you pretend, the more it's hard for you when time comes, you're gonna be out of your
Run out,
track
run out
because
of
you
time.
don't. Yes, but if you're true to yourself, show up. You say either we always have flaws, and we have a lot of challenges in our life. You can share that to them, because the more you share your stories, the more you can connect to people, especially in our business. We share that why you joined the business, what's your reason behind your action. So share that, be authentic. And then we call it, as I think that we call it branding. You gotta find your branding. That way because even though we're not having a product that we show into this business, but your true self, your own branding, show to these people, to the world, that this who you are. And then they can connect easily for how, like, and follow what you're doing on this business. So you can relate really easy if you're really true to yourself. And stay consistent. Your actions today build trust for tomorrow. Keep showing up even when it's hard. So yes, the same thing in a Zoom meeting. They always told us stay consistent, especially in our business, like especially in our posting, because if you have a business, if you don't show up every single day, you're not gonna do any business. So people will look at your page, your personal page of they're wondering what's your business looks like, what you're doing. But if you're not posting anything, they're not gonna connect to you, because they has to look at and see what's your business is all about. So be consistent. Like, I know, especially in our weekly Zoom meeting, that's the only time it's really hard for us, because we're still working in our full-time job.
Right,
So
right.
12 hours, and then early in the morning at like 9 o'clock Eastern time for us. But a little sacrifice of your time that gives you that will benefits to you in the long run. So a
Yeah,
little bit of sacrifice. And the third one is empowers others. Encourage those around you to shine. A true leader lifts others up. Same thing in the, like, when you do you're not the only one. Like, I mean, what I'm saying is, when you do things, not just telling them in your team, if you do it to yourself, they will encourage to do the same thing all over the time. They will be consistent. They will be motivated to do everything in every single time, to show up their business, even it's really hard, even though they're struggling to get their time. But if they can see you that you're not skipping, or not, like you're constantly doing this the business every single day, they
yeah,
will do the same thing.
yeah. That is very powerful. You know how to lead by example. So of course, be authentic. That's what they always tell us here, because we all are unique in our own ways. So for example, as what you mentioned, like for example, says meron tayong ma-inspired in our community, we we will follow how they run their business, but in our own way, because we could not be copying someone, because later on we will run out of act. So it's better to be authentic and be yourself, and get inspired others of how to run and do it in our own way, because we all are unique of our own. And then, as what you said, is stay consistent. That is very, very important. Not just in business, in whatever you're doing in life, in your job or whatever, being consistent is the key. One of the key to succeed, you know, because being consistent, that's how we build trust. You build trust, and then people will look at you that this is who you are. And then that you build your name as well, like as what you said here, branding. You build your name of who you are. Then when people mention your name, they automatically know you are a consistent, a hardworking, all the best as you can be. And it's good to be lead example that way, to known that way than different way. Next is, as what you said, is empowered others, like yung you don't have to encourage them, but they will get encouraged by themselves, 'di ba? Tayo, nag-Google Live tayo dito at hindi natin alam ang daming na-encourage, na-motivate namin dito sa what we're doing. Kasi we are real, we are not perfect, of course. Mumble and mumble here and there, but it's normal. We're human being. We are not AI. So,
Yeah,
the
it's just
more,
it's a part of growing, it's part of improving.
and then stay committed to growth. So
Yes.
because the more we do it, the better we get, and then the more we grow. And later, before you realize, you'll be in our destination. That's what we're headed to. So for that is really amazing. It's short and sweet, but it's very powerful. So for our audience, um, what kind of example are you setting for those around you? So that is very good. Like, ask that to yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask, what kind of example am I setting for the people around me? Are you the type of people that when they mention your name, they just something negative reaction? Or do you want to say, oh yeah, I highly respect her, she's this, she's that, he is this, he's that, all the good thing that they can, because you are reliable, you are have you do it when you say, and then they can trust you, and they like to be around you because they will learn a lot. Or what kind, ask that to yourself. That is very important. That's for us, that is your questions, assignment.
Mhm.
So I will be happy to know what you can share and get inspired, because here too we are open, and we love to get inspired and learn from you, because that's what we're doing here, try to inspire someone, and then also share something in our way of sharing. We're not expert, but we're trying.
Yeah.
know, whether you're a parent's team leader or just someone working towards their goal, remember that your actions can inspire others to dream bigger and do better. And like leading by example isn't always easy. For our viewers who's watching this, it's not always easy, but it's always worth it. Just so let's keep growing, keep inspiring, and making a difference one step at a time. So feel free to drop a comment below, and then we will be happy to bring it up and get inspired for you. So always remember, from no computer knowledge, no business background, to become both of us, to become a successful digital business owner. And if we can do it, you guys can do it too. It's just a matter of making that decision. Making that decision, if you are hungry for change and you are tired of the situations, make that decisions. Of course, pray to God, ask His guidance, and take actions. The first thing you do is register to our website. There is a website in front. We do have 20 minutes recording if you don't have time. But if you do, we have 90 minutes live that happens every Tuesday and Thursday. You can watch and ask questions to our live presenters, and they will ask you there right away. As what I said, watch the free workshop, and then maybe this is the one that you've been looking for, the opportunity that you've been looking for, because this is answered prayer for us, and we will be happy to share with you and help you along the way. So thank you everyone, and we will be back again tomorrow for another topic.